Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly focus for February the 19th through to the 25th, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a part of my journey going forward. And let's go directly to the cards, okay? Let's not waste any time here. Okay, our underlying energy, Aquarius, is, oh, look at this, the devil. I just got finished saying that. We're not seeing this card, but you and one other sign got this card. And this is your underlying energy. So this will be the energy for the whole week. And this is about allowing those things that no longer work in your life, no longer support you, no longer have value, to let them fall away. Let them fall into the fires. Let them burn to ash and be the phoenix rising out of the ashes. Okay, the rebirth of who you are. Okay, we are now in the Piscean energy. So we have had some time to look at where we want to step forward and how we want to step forward and how we want to grow. So now is the time to put the action behind the thoughts where we haven't put action yet, okay? Maybe we're even increasing the dial on that heat factor. Our first card is the Two of Swords. There's decisions to be made here. And for these decisions, we have to look within. We're not going to find the answers in the external world. We can ask people their opinion, but it is only their opinion. At the end of the day, we have to look within, and we have to come to some conclusions about how we're going forward, what we're doing in our relationships, what we're doing in the home and family and the community. We are, deciding on something here, or maybe a couple of things. But definitely, we could be just deciding on, I really like this part of my life and I don't want to give it up. But in order to go forward in this direction, I have to give it up, or some parts of it, or at least it has to change on the priority list of where it sits. It's going to take a courage in order to really step into it, in order to make that commitment. Okay, it's not something that I don't think the answer is something that you really want to do. But you know that in order to get where you want to go, it'll have to be. You'll have to follow those rules. You'll have to show up and do the work that is being asked of you. Your presence is needed. We have the Three of Swords. Healing. Allowing healing into your life. That could definitely be a part of this. But I get more of, there's some kind of, life and death kind of theme going on here for you in some way. So there's certain things that have to be left in the past. There's certain things that can no longer go forward with us. It could be people, it could be environments, it could be a certain thing. And we have to allow that to happen. We have to go with the flow. We can't hold on to something that isn't supporting us, isn't moving us forward in the right direction, doesn't have our back, doesn't add value to our life. So allow healing energy to come in, okay? Take a break if you must. Take a deep breath. Take a step back. Think things through before you take that next step forward. Allow yourself some time to heal. Maybe it's grieving of some sort. I kind of get that sense that it could be grieving of some sort. Maybe you've lost somebody in the not too distant past, or it could be somebody from years ago, but you still miss them like it was yesterday. Talk to them. They're right there. They really are. They're right there. And we have the King of Swords. We kind of get our eye on the prize here. We kind of get this determination that we are going forward. We are going to, if need be, create the path. We will take that sword and we will hack away the overgrowth of the path to find that path, to create that path to step forward into. We are not going to get sucked into other people's drama or their missions. We're going to be on our own path here. It's a very strong calling to be on your own path in some way. Let's look at work and career. We have the Hangman. Okay, so for work and career, it's about pulling it back a little bit, thinking about, is this what I really want? This is also detaching the emotion from it. And I don't think you would really have too much of a problem with that. That's kind of your instinctive nature, to look at it from a logical, fair standpoint. This is understanding where we have control in our life and where we need control and where we need to let go of control and not strive for new controls in our life. Or maybe we need to surrender to a truth that we haven't wanted to surrender to. This is being mindful of being in the moment, experiencing the now. We have the Five of Clubs. This is connecting with your joy, your happiness, your what you want to do, what how you want to create, or how you want to manifest, how you want to invent, how you want to give birth to something. This could be a lot of busy energy this week around those things then. I think you're really thinking it through. I think you are looking at, okay, this job has value because I have a roof over my head and food to eat, but I'm not doing my passion, my dream. I'm not doing what I really want to do. Or maybe I'm starting a new stream of money to come in some way. I'm doing an online business, or taking a second job, or whatever it might be. Maybe you are inventing something in your garage once you get home every night. But you're understanding, or you're seeing how joy needs to be a part of it, laughter needs to be a part of it, your creativity needs to be a part of it. So we're really thinking things through here this week. It's not like we're moving forward in any direction. We're definitely not moving backwards in any direction. But we are trying to understand what we truly want. And is this what we truly want, what we're doing at this present moment? Or is it something else? And do we take a chance on ourselves? Do we take a risk on ourselves? Do we step forward into that? Let's grab another card. Maybe we'll find out. We have the Ace of Michael. It's an ace. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. I kid you not. This is your card. So, a wonderful new idea. So as you're sitting there and you're pulling things back and you're contemplating, you're looking at it, you're observing it under new, fresh eyes perhaps, you see the potential for so much more growth or so much more happiness, or a combination of the two. And you have this new idea, this aha moment, this epiphany. Go with it. Understand it, okay? Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Of course there's a learning curve. Of course there's going to be challenges. It wouldn't be life if there weren't. But you can easily walk through them if you decide to walk through them. Okay, so don't turn away too quickly from the first sign of a little bit of distress. You can get through this, and you can get through so much more. Stay on the path. Stay committed. Clear up communication problems with others. Maybe you haven't had a heart-to-heart with the boss or a co-worker. Maybe this is the time to do it. Maybe you're going for interviews this week, and you know how sometimes you walk away from an interview and you think, well, they said that and I should have said this, but I didn't. This is the time you say it. You want to be open. You want to be an open book. You want to communicate what you bring to the team, what you bring to the table. Your talents, your abilities, why they should be hiring you in the first place, why they shouldn't even look any further. Love and relationships, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is feeling solid within who you are within the relationship. Very much so. And if you're dating, this is a time when you will find somebody that compliments you in some way. Definitely compliments you in some way. They just add to your beauty. They add to your inner abundance. Okay, if you've been going through a rocky road in your current relationship, this is a time when there's a confidence here. The storm is over. Okay, so I don't know if you had that dialogue and things changed because of it, or you're rolling up your sleeves and getting to work and working on some part of it, or you're packing your bags and you're moving along. But you're confident in where you stand. Whatever the decision that you make is, you're confident in who you are and where you're going. And yeah, it might be an unknown road, but you're confident in yourself. You know that you have what it takes to be the individual, to find a new relationship, to be the strength in that relationship, to add the abundance to that relationship, the happiness, the joy. Because I see it as mainly a strength. If I had to, just go with, I was talking to one person, so I see a great strength here. I see where we want to deepen the relationships, where we want to make them stronger. We want to bring in the harmony. We want to bring in the beauty to the relationship. And if the relationship needs an overhaul, then maybe it's a rebirth of the relationship. The Two of Spades. An understanding of what you both bring to the relationship. This is about a healthy ego. This is about stepping into a healthy ego. There's some kind of clarity. There's some kind of perception. If you're meeting somebody, it could be you're looking to meet somebody. It could be, your eyes meet kind of energy. You come together. It's a very young part of the relationship. So if you're having problems within the relationship, take it back to square one. Why were you attracted to this person in the first place? What did they have to offer? Where does healthy dialogue need to take place in this relationship? Or maybe your perception of the relationship isn't all that accurate and you're kind of seeing it for the first time. Maybe you're backing it up and you're observing the relationship in some way and you're seeing really where the problems are now, where you didn't really see them before. You didn't perceive it as a problem. You were going along just happy and fancy free, and all of a sudden they exploded on you one day, and you're like, "Why? What went wrong? I thought everything was great." It's about a new understanding, a new perception coming in, a clarity. But with it is also this beautiful confidence of who you are and what you bring to the relationship. We also have double mission, light worker, star seed, serve the world by being you. Serve the world by being you. So I guess you have that beautiful relationship that you are, but it's the relationship with your spirituality. I think that is really a strength here, and I don't usually get that in the relationships reading, but it's almost like you are growing that relationship as well, and that is going to bring abundance in. Okay, so it's like a double mission. Yeah, you have to have relationships with the people on this planet, but you also have to have a relationship with yourself, and you have to have a relationship with the divine. And I think all three are coming together where you are changing your perception, you are changing your awareness, the clarity is coming in, understanding is coming in a whole new way for you when it comes to relationships, your role within the relationships, what you expect out of the relationships, and just be you. Okay, just be you. Don't try and change. Don't try and compromise. Collaborate, yes, but don't compromise. Don't give a part of yourself away. Don't give a part of your power away in order to create the harmony, in order to create the beauty that you want in the relationship. Rather, just be you. Give yourself to the relationship. Okay, spirituality. We have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is growing the belief in yourself in some way, knowing that where somebody told you shouldn't or you couldn't or you mustn't or you can't, it was merely an opinion. It wasn't carved in stone, and they were more than likely wrong, since we're here today discussing it. This is where somebody told you that those flowers were not meant for you. Don't touch the flowers. Don't go near the flowers. You'll break the flowers. Don't breathe around the flowers. Back it up. And here comes in a spirit guide. Here comes in an angel. Here comes in that higher self. Maybe it's your inner child saying, those flowers were meant for us this whole time. There are flowers. They're there intentionally just for us. And embracing those flowers for the first time. Inhaling the fragrance for the first time. Taking ownership of what is rightfully yours for the first time. And I think you almost have to, it's like growing this awareness within you. Okay, so this could be, maybe you're doing a self-love practice. That would be wonderful under this kind of energy. Maybe affirmations about your strength, about your determination. Maybe you're standing in the Superman pose or the Wonder Woman pose every morning and you're seeing yourself roll out your day before the day starts, to see how you can grow the experience knowing that all those flowers are for you now. We have the Jack of Hearts. This is falling in love with an idea, getting that aha moment, seeing where you can grow the abundance, seeing where you can grow the happiness, seeing where you can grow the joy. If I, for especially when it comes to meditations, even if you just took yourself to a place in your mind where it's a sandy shoreline and a palm tree, and you're just sitting there and you're just breathing. Just put yourself in beautiful places. Okay, maybe it's a field filled with daisies and the wind is softly moving those daisies to wave back and forth and back and forth. The birds are singing, there's not a cloud in the sky. And you're just sitting there taking it all in. Maybe there's a little bubbling brook going by you. It's about putting yourself into beautiful settings. Now we can do that with prayer too. We can do that with journaling. We can grow a story for ourselves. You could just say, take me to an oasis where I feel content, where I am surrounded by beauty. They'll do that for you. The Unicorn. Invite in serendipity. Have a little bit of fun. Let your hair down. Don't go by the rule book so much. Throw it away. Rules were made to be broken under this kind of energy. A lot of good little things can happen to you right now to move you into your dreams, your possibilities for your tomorrow. And the serendipity all starts within your mind. What if? Play the game what if, but take it up a notch each and every time. Maybe I'll meet the girl of my dreams. Maybe we'll get married and have a beautiful family. What if we got married and had a beautiful family? What if we had different talents and abilities and we put them together and we grew a business? What if that business was a success? What if we franchise it? What if we end up in 10 countries? What if? Grow the dream in your mind. Don't put any limitations in place. Just what if this were to happen? Invite in serendipity into your life. Invite in happiness and joyfulness and playfulness, creativity. Allow your inner expression to flow. And maybe we do that in our mind first. Maybe we do that first when we're journaling. But it does eventually come out into the working parts of our life. We see the way to grow our abundance. We see the way to strengthen our skill set. We see the way to give birth to new paths, new opportunities. We see the way to change a behavior or a habit. We see the way to reinvent our world, our day in, day out experiences. We see a way of growing that relation into a symbol of harmony, of peace, of love, of beauty. One more card, one more card. The Seven of Cups. Don't be too quick to act on anything. Don't say no to anything, but don't say yes. Think it through. What do you truly want? Weigh it out. Really understand it. And I'm kind of getting this as a theme for a lot of signs, is really taking it back a step and thinking it through of what we truly want. What is the magic that we really want to have happen in our reality? That's when we start making the choices, once we've read the fine print. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.